Now, hi everybody. It's September 13th. I'm here with Wayne Steiger and my good friend Chris Potter, who I love like a brother. What are you doing?
Yo, what's up?
I love you, man.
What do you guys see?
Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Wayne. So, Wayne, why don't we start by you and Chris kind of just chatting a little bit and catching up a little bit, and why don't you fill Chris in on some of this SDO flack that we're going through right now, and just maybe get the conversation started that way while I finish this little video here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think that here's I think comes down to a couple simple points. Number one, we're told by the experts, NASA, the powers to be, that what we saw last week that we reported on was what they call a rare double eclipse, both the lunar transition across the sun and as well as the Earth. And we're told that the reason that there's two differences in how these eclipses look is that one is the moon that has no atmosphere, so it has a very clear delineation line. However, the Earth, that because the way it's passing in front of the Solar Dynamic Observatory satellite, that its atmosphere therefore gives a camera anomaly that makes it look unclean.
Yeah, it's BS.
Yeah. How is that possible?
Yeah, that's BS. Absolutely impossible. So show us some pictures, everybody.
Exactly. And we're continuing to see this now. If what they're saying, Steve and Chris, that we continue to see, I guess it's the Earth eclipse. It's the. By the way, Chris, did you know that there is a eclipse season on the SDO? I didn't.
No. What?
Apparently, there's two. It's semi-annual.
BS too?
I don't know. So,
well, no, but for real though, like, is that just something that we just found out, or it's something that's always been there? You know what I mean? The information, did you just acquire that? Or is it something that NASA just released? Because it seems like they're kind of doing a lot of damage control right now.
Well, you know, Chris and Steve, I saw Star Wars when it first came out, and I swear in the episode 6, where Luke is standing there and Darth Vader is there, I swear Darth Vader says, "Luke, I'm your father." But I just found out recently that no, what Darth Vader said, "No, I'm the father." So, Chris, to answer your question, I don't know.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool. Not a big deal. I was just kind of curious how you came about the information, but it just sounds like something that's been there for a while. I find that very peculiar, but it would make sense. It only makes sense if that device is like huge. It's just a satellite. That sounds like BS from them. Anyway, but it's a good data point to have in mind in regards to our discussion. So thank you for bringing it up.
Okay, Steve, what you got? Steve?
He's muted. His line. Are you presenting, or is it him?
No, he's got the steering wheel.
Got it. Oh, okay. You have a Mac too?
No, actually, and as I see what he uses here, I really like the functionality of the Mac.
I'm telling you, it's so user-friendly to use. It's not a big deal. Folks are like, "Oh, I'm a Windows person. I can't move over to Mac." It's totally a GUI. You have to be like, wow, it'd be nice. It's really.
Let me tell you, I love Microsoft's business model. You put the product out and you let your customers debug it.
Oh, exactly.
All right, so Wayne, Chris,
yes, sir.
Listen to me. I just did my mute button. No, just kidding. I want you to note the date of this observation from the SDO satellite. Can you see, I know it's really tiny, but can you see that the date is 09/13 today at 6:29 UTC? And I'll just say that that's what that says if you can't see the tiny print.
No, I'm looking right at the screen. It does say that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So remember how much flack we're getting on SDO, even to and up to BP Earthwatch, I'll call you out, and SO, Suspicious Observers, and Astronomy Now, and all these different places. have been trying to get us off this, and it makes me hugely suspicious that we are being the victims of a psyop, Mr. Steiger.
Has all the classic markings to it.
Well, look what happened today on our little SDO that they were trying to get us off.
Well, that pisses me off. And you know what?
Wait.
I'm going to say it straight up. I've wanted to show up at a couple of these people's homes.
No, don't say that, Chris. We are nonviolent.
But I haven't, though, Boo. I used to feel that way. I have repented. I no longer feel that way. Yeah, no, but that was in the past. Now it's like, yeah, good job for the disinformation. Move along. That's what I meant. Sorry.
This is a series of photographs from 6/06/29 to 06/49 UTC. Look what happens, Wayne Steiger. You're gonna freak.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Wayne, it went on and then off. You see that?
That's impossible.
Yeah, how does the Earth move in the other direction? Unless it's that figure 8 this SDO's taken. I don't know.
Okay, all right. So we have, let's get the timestamp on this when it starts retrograding.
Right at the retrograde point would have been
Right there.
06/37 UTC. Tell me that you wanted to get us off this camera, and I'll tell you why. It's because of this stuff.
Okay. Now, you know, come on. I know what they're going to try to say. They're going to try to say, well, that was just the camera, or the fact that it was just a narrow eclipse. Steve, do that again. That is weird.
Gladly.
That's not a camera aberration. That's not an aberration from the satellite. That's not
Chris, come on. You're a smart guy. Look at that.
That's not one of SDO's eclipse seasons. That's not our classic flying cheese sandwich. Nor is it the atmosphere of Earth. That is such BS, dude. Seriously. Any and all manner of explanations is being given to us to explain that away, and I just can't see it other than something else is there draining its energy and causing some problems with the sun.
Right. If they say that this is part of the figure 8 maneuver of the SDO spacecraft, that's bullshit because they can't execute it in 10 minutes.
I agree. That's extremely concerning.
Nuts. Look at that row of corona, Wayne. Look.
Yeah, no, I get the
same. Now watch at the end of this, Wayne. I think you'll be very interested. Now see where we are right here with the coronal hole on top of the sun at the second to the last frame?
Yes, sir.
Look at that, right? You think, oh, is it over with? It's not. It goes one brighter than that.
Okay, does it go brighter afterwards?
Yes.
Okay, so that would lend to our explanation from our physicist friend that says that happened, right? I forgot what the terminology is.
It's almost like it's recharging itself.
Exactly. That happens after, it's at the end, right? So it begins and then whatever like comes and then leaves, and then the sun's like extra bright for a minute, and that's not normal. And yeah, it's trying to like recharge itself or recuperate. I'm going to go find that now.
These are the last 3, right? Boom, 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 boom. It's not completely over to that last frame.
And it's always, Steve and Chris, I got to tell you what, that one just, I don't understand that.
I had to grab 50 to show it to you. I forgot about 0650. So it's 0639 through 0650 is what it is.
Okay, so what was that number again?
0639.
Okay.
650. On the SDO at 211 angstroms. And then right at the end, this is what I wanted to show you, and I missed that last frame that I just put in there. See, now you think it's over with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You go one more, and there it wasn't over with.
Wow. Wow.
Well, in fact, look at the corona up at the North Pole. and going over to about the 2 o'clock position. There is no corona. It's being obscured by something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I just simply, it's a theory.
So, Chris, we just wanted to filthy your garments with our SDO findings.
Yeah, no, you're good, man.
Well, Steve, do you got the 2 pictures from yesterday?
Okay, yeah.
No, I don't, but do you?
I do.
Then you take the screen, sir, and show us what happened yesterday that makes SDO even more odd.
It is truly odd.
I'm reviewing one of the documents really quick where it says that. Regarding the electrical sun theory. Go ahead.
Yes, and I think, I don't know, Chris, is it on like the 3rd or 4th page? I think it was after example 7 or 8 that was given that showed the dim and then the bright side by side.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the right document. I've got a few. Which one are you looking at?
I think it was in the document on the SEO and the sun dimming.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. So, Steve, here's the one yesterday sent in by Corey. Wasn't it Corey who sent this in?
Yeah, Corey, I think. Thank you, Corey.
Yes, Corey. Excellent work, my friend. So here we've got a mystery. So if you take these measurements, Steve, on this picture, what you basically have is a line coming this way, and then you have a line going this way. So we got a discrepancy right here, but it gets better. Let me pull up the second frame on this because I don't understand that. How is that possible?
It's not. Not in our solar system. Not unless there's something else in our solar system right now.
So here, and listen, you know, I really don't care what people say, but we're trying to get some explanations other than just simply giving the flippant answer, oh, it's just a camera. Or
I agree. I think I can sum it up in one conclusion statement that we've already provided, which is, in conclusion, I think it's obvious that the idea that the sun becoming dark because of an eclipse or by the Earth being in the way of SDO's cameras or other explanations that have been given, like SDO's own eclipse cycle, etc., is inconsistent with the observations that SDO itself has provided. The sun is going dark for a period of 24 days, every 184 days, and it's also weakening. This can also be attributed to its energy being drained, I'm almost done, by some mechanism on a cyclic basis with long-lasting and progressive effects. And in your face, this suggests that another star is draining the sun of its energy. Boom. That's it.
That's it.
And that's why they don't want us to look at this. And that's one of the reasons we got in touch with you today, Chris. And I just want to take the conversation in a slightly different direction. Sure. We want to first have this common discussion about SDO because we all three of us agree with what we're seeing here. Mm-hmm. Wayne has his own channel. You have your own channel. I have my own channel, right? We are separate researchers. I want everybody to understand we do not collude. We do not talk to each other.
We don't at all. That's what's weird. Yeah. We might have one source that we're using for assistance, but today is the first day we've even talked.
Oh, wow. I mean, we talk sometimes, but it's always...
You know what I mean? In a collaborating forum that we can...
Usually when you and I talk, it's about personal issues. You know, exactly. Just, hey, how you doing? Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, today is different because, Chris, what are you experiencing as a researcher right now that maybe unnerves you a little bit right now?
I'm having all kinds of technical issues, and anybody that has sent me pictures or video, flat. And I'm not saying like thousands of people, but it's not any, well, okay, let me back up. Anybody that's been a contact or I've interfaced with on my computer or phone, either they or me are having issues where the phone is calling itself, calling me. You can't call, the person's phone's number doesn't exist, and then the computer problems. I have right now, my Hotmail is compromised. I've told people do not email my Hotmail, and I'll give out my email right now live. It's chrispotter@protonmail.com. It's a secure mail, and I'm going to keep using it forward because I've been hacked again. I've lost all of my data. I've got people taking friggin' pictures in front of my house. Why? I'm just in an apartment. Why do you need to take pictures of Chris Potter? Why have I got some dude right fucking here, asshole, that's looking at him all fucking day long? Sorry. And I can't stand it. Yeah, everything's normal, fresh, and happy. People's computers are being infected. Their phones are infected. Sorry, I went off there for a second, but I really feel that, and you can keep that light if you want.
No, it was.
That's exactly how I feel, and that's what's happening. I don't like it.
No, we had an event live Friday. I got zapped.
Do you know how many times I've had to rebuild my computers? Like 4 times. Luckily, I have the parts, pieces of material to do that. It's ridiculous.
So the other thing that I'm a little bit concerned about as a researcher too is that I'm seeing that the level of attack that's coming at our community, and I count this is a community. This isn't one channel or the other. It might show up on WSO, but it's everybody's concern. They really are accelerating the timeline on these political and world events, aren't they? What do you guys think about that stuff?
I think that our videos are having a direct impact on world events, period, the end, and that certain things are accelerating as a direct result of our videos. Hands down. Boom. It is eerie. It's weird. It is creepy. How it's just like boom, boom, boom. Oh, okay. So now, it's like, oh, what's going to happen next? Seriously, it's like, what are we going to put out and what's going to happen next? Seriously. That's what I'm serious. That's the way I felt like about it the whole time. Not the entire time, but just recently since it's only been 3.5 weeks since I have started putting out material from a physicist that's helping both of us. And ever since then, absolutely, I've had weirdness happen. And with the world stage, yes, things are increasing and accelerating on a daily basis to where, even me, I'm putting out regular news articles that are concerning, to say the least.
Wayne, why don't you comment? I've got to step away for just 1 second, but give us your thoughts.
Yeah, well, I think things are unfolding on multiple planes. It's, boy, talk about a convergence. Science, social, government, economic, celestial, it boggles my mind. And back to the subject that we were discussing here, the SDO.
Please.
Here's the problem. When you blow these up, I'd like to ask anyone out there, explain to me, now I guess what you're saying, that if this is the Earth's atmosphere, well, freak, I guess it has to be, how big of an atmosphere do we have before the mass of the planet begins to take over? Because, Chris, look at this.
That means the atmosphere goes out into space. Have you seen that picture from NASA that was recent? That's supposedly the Earth with its atmosphere on the outside. Looks so picture perfect. I'll have to show it to you. Yeah,
I have to see that. Yeah, can you get when Steve?
I'll have to find it. Okay. I might be able to find it for our show. But that would imply that, oh yeah, the atmosphere is clear out here and it's blocking, the sun. Right? I don't remember the atmosphere going miles out into space.
I don't either. And
yeah, okay.
Chris,
all right.
Can you answer me one other question? I'm just looking at this, and listen. I'm a simple man. Okay. I really am, but I don't understand if I have a object that is concave, right? I guess that's what the Earth is, would be in its shadow, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So wouldn't the corona up here be going this way if the shadow like this one is? I'm just asking.
So, yeah, but it's totally, now I understand what you're saying about the corona.
It's going in two different directions, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really, really odd.
I mean, listen, I am not an expert in these areas, but Chris, I think this one here kind of refutes what we have been told and the flack we have gotten, because even if this was an atmospheric obfuscation, you would not be able to see the reaction of the sun, because supposedly this would be the solid shadow, right? Unless this is what, a very bright area, and
that
over
doesn't
here,
make sense. The bright area doesn't make sense. You're right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there something with an atmosphere or cloud of dust around it that possibly? I just thought of that. Hey, you know, black star, because, you know, like I said, there might be a friggin' star here, a brown dwarf that's trailing. Maybe it's atmosphere, or from what we understand about the classic Nibiru or red brown dwarf, her cobulus.
Yeah, how do you spell that?
It has Hercolubus, excuse me.
Hey, you got it. Excellent.
It has all this dust and dirt and crap and meteors and asteroids that are red iron oxide crap that's from miles out from the object. So that would make sense. Now, and that brings me into the discussion about why can't we see it? Well, we might get some documents on that real soon about where it might be.
Yeah. And you know, a thought just occurred to me when you were saying that. What would a large celestial cloud of dust,
sure,
and in this case we're going to use iron oxide, if it was much more massive than our star, and if it was beginning to like maybe surround or cover our star, I wonder what type of reaction it would have with the fusion going on.
Iron oxide, yeah, with the sun and all the. Exactly. I mean, to me, it's like a hot heat source, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just layman too. I'm just a nobody. But to me, it seems like there might be some kind of reaction.
That's what I keep thinking. The physicist keeps telling us that that's what's being observed. And okay, what is it? What was the comment made? That in physics, theory is servant to the observer.
Yeah, it was. It was a good statement how that was said.
So we are the observers. So the theory is then servant to us because we're allowed to have a theory, right? I mean, who's to say that you're right and, you know, I'm wrong? We both see the same thing, but I think we both can come to the same conclusion that we shouldn't be having this.
No, that's not normal in any way, and I think that some of the explanations that are being given, okay, at first they appear to be plausible explanations on a scientific level, but I don't think any of these people that are bashing you folks are physicists.
Yeah, and here's the contradiction to that. So I look here.
Whoa, dude.
And I'm going, okay.
Well, they're like circular objects, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, you look at this and you're going.
Like a ribbon almost, kind of. That's really weird, yeah.
And it's totally different than, let's get this other one up here. When I look at this one.
Have we been given the excuse that there's something in front of the camera, or there's a problem with the camera?
No, they just say it's the Earth.
Oh, okay, yeah, very convenient.
So let me turn this back over to you, Mr. Olson.
No, I think this is a good place to have more conversation. Again, the other thing that has been coming up too, if you guys seen this, go ahead. Sorry.
Please go ahead. Yeah, you're good, bud. I just interrupted you. I have not. Yeah, go ahead.
So
yeah, you guys already showed that, didn't you?
Yeah. Have you guys seen this thing?
Yeah, I don't like that, man.
Wayne, have you seen this yet?
No.
All right. So I'll go to the website right now and show you guys this thing, and I'm going to give a little analysis. We've had a couple people, and I was hoping that Richie might be able to jump in with us, Richie from Boston, because he did an analysis on this.
I'd love to have. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm going to go to Richie's video here in a second from yesterday. But this is how it starts out. You go to badselfeater.com, and then it starts playing Vivi Vidium, which is an opera song that was used in this movie Hannibal and in the movie Kingdom of God.
Yes.
It's a beautiful song. It's almost intoxicating.
In physics, observation is king. In theory, a servant of it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, you're good.
So sorry about the volume here. I'll turn that down a little bit. But so
what's creepy? I was gonna say, Steve, there's dollar bills that people are seeing all over the country, all over the world. I mean, I'm hearing that they're showing up all over the place with this exact symbol, right?
Yeah, this one's got me a little bit going, guys. And
so is this an American dollar, or is this what currency is this?
It's like a fake dollar.
Okay. All right.
Illuminati satanic writing or art that's very intricate. That looks like would have taken like a whole team of people to do. If you look closely in, like with a magnifying glass, like, and I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation, but like our symbol of justice is the lady.
It's going to change in a second, so just I want to take a quick walk through this, the devil or the serpent here. So basically, I'll go around the horn, but it starts with him basically perverting the Constitution.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
Sitting on the Declaration of Independence, and then basically him sitting on all what stands for America, right?
Yeah.
And it's a countdown timer, you guys. And I'm not trying to scare anybody or anything. I just think this is odd. This is Lady Justice in a large crevice, apparently caused by some type of a calamity, with her sword of justice stuck through her stomach and her.
Thank you.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain. Steve got a better explanation. Yeah, that's so deliberate.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
So now what are we looking at here? Seconds, minutes? Is this one day?
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, September 14th. There's a countdown to then, right?
Yep. The owl, we know, is very, very prominent in the Bohemian Grove and those circles.
Yeah.
We know dollar.
Freemasonry.
Mammon. And then this is the one that gets me. I am become death. What does that remind you of, Steiger?
This is sad.
It is sad. That's a good way to explain it.
Go ahead, Steve. I'm just taken aback by this imagery.
Yeah, it's satanic. You can see that if there was an Illuminati, they would have put this out. There's no way that some group of people just put that out as an art form or for an advertisement for something. Nah, it's too evil. There's
so
no
Steve,
way.
Open that. So is this, all right, so she's in a crevice.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. You know what I just kind of interpreted this?
Mm-hmm.
She's in the pit.
Yeah.
No. Abandoned.
Abandoned? The pit?
Abandoned.
If she's in there, what came out of there where she is? The dragon?
The dragon. So it's money as well. It's money that's showing up in parking lots and like Walmarts and stuff. That's all I've heard. I only barely heard about all this. And it's exactly the money is designed as what you're seeing here in front of you with the so it's like a fake $1 bill or whatever. It's like a double dollar bill.
Don't tread on me is under his heel.
Yeah, exactly. Creepy
the Constitution has been crossed out. There's a pile of dung on the Declaration of Independence. This represents the expansion of America. This is the Mason influence over America. This is the Christianity's influence over America. And then you, under his elbow, you say, "Our ISIS." That's what that says.
Wow.
And this is basically blood coming out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Look at the symbol. Look at the symbol on the picture, the vase, whatever holding it. Can you pull that up?
Yeah, so that's folks have been taking their magnifying glass to this stuff and looking at it real close, and there's hundreds, literally, of symbols that are all over embedded into this.
That's Osiris. That's that's Orius. That's who that is.
The Osiris launch that we just had?
Yeah.
And isn't Osiris the all-seeing eye as well, or isn't it Osiris the...
Yeah.
Osiris is related to Isis.
Yes.
That's totally chance.
Look at the hand. Look at the hand over on the left.
It's just an art project. It's okay. Don't worry.
That's of course it is.
It's a countdown clock art project. It could be something, I mean, it
could be, but it's pretty gross. I don't like it. It's devilish. It's satanic. It's everything against our Constitution.
It's against everything I stand for, you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the Constitution, as far as I'm concerned, is a divine document. And it shows how to govern people under a godly and righteous manner. Seriously. Right. Not that we're doing that, but yeah, no, seriously, right? So it's a symbol to us as Americans and probably to a lot of other people worldwide of just goodness.
So yeah, I see the Masons. I see the Masons. The Illuminati.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing that sucks is, the Masons have been part of the founding fathers.
So look at this scroll.
So it's part of us, too, which is kind of a weird thing, right? But I would see why that symbolism would be there in that manner, as well as, hey, in your face, this is who we are.
I wonder what's in the scroll. It's significant because the Mason's compass is laying right on it. Mm-hmm. Any symbolism to the scrolls mentioned in Revelation?
Might be. What, aren't there 7 of them?
Yeah.
Well,
look at that.
Trumpets, actually. I might have got that wrong.
Wow.
I know. I didn't mean to freak you guys out, but it was
no, that's creepy. I'm glad you shared it.
I just wanted you guys to share in the freak outedness of it.
Good.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anything I can do to help.
You already showed that, Steve, not to interrupt, but the one that was behind it. Have you guys already seen the one from R. Weinsteiger? Have you already shown that? It's there in the back with the blue, the sun. Yeah, that one. Yeah. You guys already shown that?
Yeah, let's get your reaction to this, Chris Potter.
Yeah, so when I first saw this, I was like, holy crap, dude, what is that? And I still had the same reaction. What? That's a failed shield in front of the sun. Look at that. That's normal, right? No, that's your camera. No, it's a lens flare, right?
Flying cheese sandwich.
Absolutely. Yeah, I do not like what we're seeing here. Come on. That's so unnatural looking. Well, it's like piercing, like you can see the real sky behind it. It doesn't make sense. It's like a piercing through the clouds. It looks like a shield. It looks like a glass shield.
5 minutes later, it was just a normal sun sky view. I mean, I have a picture of that too, but I just don't have it handy.
Oh, so that's
what the second one reminds me of when I look at this? It kind of reminds a portal.
Yeah, there, thank you. It does.
Like we're looking into another dimension.
Yeah, dude.
Holy crapola.
That would be weird. Nothing surprises me. Who knows? What, didn't NASA find portals above the Earth?
Oh, yeah. Apparently
right? So,
quite a few of them.
Yeah, that was a very good, clear description of what you saw. It was like you were piercing through to see a completely different existence that coexisted with us. That was, there
has been a theory just prospered here real recently that simply said that the interconnecting of realities may not be like string theory initially suggested, that the membrane was always going to be constant, because supposedly in the theory, if I understand it right, that if you have a string that interacts with another one, it begins to set off a chaotic effect. But what if we were just looking at a portal?
We could have, absolutely. We have no idea. That really was an interesting observation of that, for real.
So I'm going to draw attention again without Richie being here. I feel bad, but at the same time, this is Richie's video. This is the one I want.
The same to me, so I think we're doing justice to it watching it now. You can explain it, yeah, what we're seeing.
Yeah, and I give full credit to you, Richie. You know I love you, man, and we'd like to get you on the show pretty soon. But Richie has been following along with us and basically doing ground observations of the same things that we've been seeing from space. He and his girlfriend, who is a registered nurse, by the way, Richie's ex-military, he's hardcore, he's a great guy, great American in every way. They actually saw a round disc in front of the sun for a period of time, actually following the sun through the sky. I'm not going to take you through the whole video. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a photo manipulation and put it on a later video so that I can see. I actually had it on, Wayne, and that my computer crashed. My Apple computer crashed when I was playing with it.
That's unusual. How long have you had your Apple?
Under 6 months.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Richie's looking at that circling disc in front of the sun, and then look what we got from Alaska today, you guys. Jesus.
I worked for Apple, and I know how those machines work, and they developed their machines on our servers that I worked under Steve Jobs when he was still alive in 2007 through 10. So, yeah, I have a little bit of experience with those laptops. They're not supposed to do that. That object is very obvious. It's something I keep seeing as well, and information that's being given to me by the FAA cams where they're red. There's a couple of red dudes. This guy's green looking, yellow looking.
Well, I did manipulate the color to bring out the orbital better. Let me show you one that's probably not manipulated. But you can.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Yeah, it's not red though. It's a green yellow color. What is that thing? It looks like it's behind the clouds too. It's a lens flare, right?
It is behind the clouds.
Right. Come on, let's hear it, folks. Lens flare nation, right?
That's a lens. No, let me say it the way that it sounds when a troll says it. That's a lens anomaly, you stupid peel. That obviously that's nothing that you should be playing with, sir. You have no right to be talking about that photograph. Thank you.
Exactly.
That's how a troll sounds in my head, by the way.
Long live the queen.
That wasn't a queen impression.
No, talking about the reptilian.
We are the champions, my friend.
There you go.
That's a queen impression.
Long live.
So you did some manipulation of that. It doesn't. I mean, it's behind the clouds. It's not a lens.
Yeah. And then I went ahead and applied some gamma and some other stuff to it to make this, just so that I could see it a little clearer, you know. So it's like they chase one mistake that we make maybe like 3-4 videos ago, and we're showing evidence piece number 6, evidence piece number 7, evidence piece number 8. They cannot keep up with the evidence anymore, you guys. I mean,
it's not possible. We've got multiple channels putting out similar information. Maybe not as collaborated as we're doing today, but it's obvious that they can't keep hiding what's coming in, because it looks like we're seeing flares off of all of their devices and these objects that are being hidden. That's it.
All right. Wayne, any other comments here? I'm going to show this just as we close this short first little collaboration. And Chris, you are going to come back on our show many times, I hope, in the short future.
Yeah, sure. It makes it easy when the invitation you gave me today, so I can hop right on. Awesome. And you have my phone number too if you got to call me.
Did you get the knock at the door, Chris?
It's like, no, not yet. I'm waiting. That's waiting.
Let's replay a little bit of that conversation. I mean, we did have a little conversation. One of the things that we always wonder about is when we're going to get the proverbial knock on the door, when a couple agents are going to show up to kind of talk to us. Hopefully they talk first before they shoot. But we have not had that call here at our channel. And Wayne, have you had anything like that happen at your channel yet?
Nope.
Chris?
Just these idiots that we found out in front of my place taking pictures and I'm being followed, but that's not happening. No, I haven't been called yet.
So
we are talking yet.
We haven't had, not only are we not government people, we haven't had contact with anybody in the government, unless it's like a source that's trying to warn us of something or whatever, right? And I do have those. But I want to close off on this again, guys. This is from this morning. This is from our son starting at 6:29 UTC. This is what happened in the 211 Angstrom band.
Yeah, they can't explain that away.
Man, I tell you what,
That's
guys.
a problem.
You know, between the dragon picture and this one, I mean, that's enough to scramble your noodle.
Yeah, I know, huh? Lots of red.
Yeah.
I won't forget it either, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a good time to get to know God.
Well, I think it's a good time to get to know. You're going to need a serious pilot, and I'll tell you what, this is one journey I don't want to do solo.
No, man.
All right, brothers. I'm gonna leave. Any other thoughts you guys want to leave with as I play this over and over again to put into suspicious observers, BP, Earthwatch, all you guys that have been giving us crap about this? In your freaking face, man. I'm getting sick of this shit.
I'm tired of it. It seems like some of these folks are paid to mess with this. It's pretty obvious.
Dude, they come and bomb my comment section with, "That's a lens flare." I mean, BP Earthwatch.
Wow. Yeah, he needs to take a hike. That's too bad.
Yeah.
The other day when we were talking about SDO, he wrote a note on my channel saying,
whatever.
"If you can do better than that, please start putting out the truth and not this garbage."
Okay, yeah. Have a good day.
As I'm talking
about the attitude. Well, my whole point is this, is that, number one, none of us, BP, Ben Davidson, all the rest of them, unless there's something I don't know, have never worked for the government. We're not PhDs. We're not physicists. We're not astronomers. I know Ben's background. Anyone can go to my background. I mean, you know, that's why they have LinkedIn, folks. I mean, so come on. Everyone is entitled to an opinion. And I'm going to say this to the whole community out there. Let's stop this tearing down of each other. Hey, if you got an opinion, fine. Do not
deliver it in a good way.
Let me finish on this. Do not come and put your filth on someone else's channel. You keep your comments to yourself. And listen, if you disagree, fine. But you don't have to resort to personal insults. You don't have to begin to use language as is unbecoming of professionals. Folks, we're humans. We're part of the human race. If we want to stop this madness, show a little compassion. Be kind. I tell you what, if we would start sowing kindness and love in each other's lives instead of tearing everyone down, I wonder, Chris, how much better of a world this would be.
I agree. I think that goes for me too. I agree. I need to be kind and nice and happy too. Yeah, if folks can't collaborate in a kind debate fashion, they have no business leaving filthy comments.
Exactly. Exactly. And I know, Chris, that you disabled that, and I happen to think that that's probably the wisest approach. And God bless you, Steve Olson, because and listen, I read the same things with Ben and Jesse. We're all in this together.
I know.
That's what it is. And you know, Steve, you've grown in viewership, and I guess that some see this as a threat. And there's no threat here, folks. There's 7 billion people on the planet. No one's gotten 1 billion viewers yet or subscribers, so knock it off.
Yeah, and I'm not really competing for viewers. I just have my web channel up, you know, or the YouTube channel up, and we're going to be putting our website up. I mean, that's all I'm doing, guys. I have 40,000 people that pay attention to what's going on.
Let me say something too, Steve. I've read the comments about people making, I think, very derogatory remarks because you asked for donations. Folks, I built a payment system for churches. If you would like me to tell you some of the stories about churches, how dare you attack this man for asking for a donation? If you don't want to give, then keep your mouth shut. Go and buy that duct tape, take 6 inches of it off, and put it around your mouth. And the way some of you keep, you ought to just do it with your fingers as well. Listen. The fact that this man is dedicating his time to help others, I think that's worthy enough to give to any person's cause. And that's all I got to say about that.
Oh, that touched me. Thank you very much, Wayne. I appreciate saying that. And before I leave, I want to say something to Chris Potter publicly.
Thanks, buddy.
We just love the hell out of you, man. We really do. You are a brother from another mother, another sphere, another dimension, whatever you want to call it.
I'm from heaven. It's okay.
I personally love you. I just want you to know.
I love you guys too, seriously. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad that we were able to hop on and collaborate together.
It has been fun.
Right on.